Okay, guys, so we're here to review the Britney Spears documentary that just recently came out on Hulu, called Framing Britney. Um, what I really want to discuss with this is a conservativeship, guardianship, whatever they're calling it now. So let's evaluate this whole entire thing. So when Britney Spears first started out with her career, it was primarily a an agreement between her parents and a mutual friend who became her agent slash producer. Long before she got hooked up with Jive Records and all that stuff. So this was about 1996 or seven. Um, that's when all this stuff started. Her first major album, Baby One More Time, that was when she first started taking off as far as uh, it was something different at that point in time with the music industry. It wasn't your typical boy band thing. It was a woman being inspirational for other women. Something at that point in time which was unheard of. Now, yes, you had like Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and later on like Gwen Stefani, obviously, no doubt, and then Christina Aguilera. Um, but I want to just focus on her father was a horrible investment in her private life, in her career. He is just a horrible person in general. Now, he had several failing businesses. He was also arrested for assault and tax fraud. This documentary proves that this whole entire time that he was in charge and in her life, that he was taking advantage of her financially, personally. He was gaining from her popularity as a musician, and he was profiting off of all these album sales, all the tours, everything. He was taking advantage of Britney. So yes, free Britney 100% in my eyes. I watched this documentary, and you look from a young child growing up into a teen, into adulthood, and how her family used and abused their power to make her look like she was crazy. No, the paparazzi did this to her by following her everywhere, to the point to where they were pounding on her car windows, breaking into her property, taking private pictures and putting them online. Her father even went to the courts to get guardianship over her so that he's in charge of all of her finances, which means she can't make any decisions for herself. This man has ruined Britney Spears' career. And now, when she's fighting back and she's trying to stand up for herself and make people aware to not let somebody just walk all over you and have custody over your whole entire life, she's trying to prove a point here, people, that it's not good to be a childhood star and have your parents as guardians or in charge of your life. She's trying to prove a point here, people. She's not the bad person in this. I feel 100% sorry for Britney Spears right now. She's had nothing for the last few years besides social media to express herself. And every time that she has tried standing up for herself and hiring people to get her father of out of the picture, her father has went to drastic measures to prove um, by the court systems that she needs to be in a mental asylum or a mental hospital. Now, I've watched this entire documentary, and from listening to her interviews and things like that, she is not the bad person. She's trying to do what's best for her and her children. And she is now putting her foot down and saying, look, I don't want my father in charge of my money anymore. I don't want him involved in my personal career. He is taking advantage of me and my children. This man, for 12 years, okay, has been getting 50% of her income, which is over, I've added this up, okay? It's over $200 million, okay? Why does he deserve that money? He didn't work for it. Britney Spears clawed her way from a young child to a superstar, and he thinks that he deserves that money when he did nothing for her besides complain to the media in these mental facilities to try to get her locked up so that he has complete guardianship over her finances and the property and everything? No. This guy's a dick. This guy deserves punishment for stealing Britney's money and for ruining her life and making her feel like she is useless. I am a Britney Spears fan. I've been a fan since I was 15. I've been to a Britney Spears concert. That woman can perform. She knows how to dance. She knows how to sing. She knows how to entertain herself. She stands up for her fans. That's what I've always liked about Britney Spears. And for her family to do this to her and rip her off and treat her like she is garbage when she has treated them with nothing but respect and love, this is disgusting. This proves to me that the court systems are bullshit and that they do not have people's best interests in mind here. Now, I feel for Britney Spears because when somebody is in charge of your money and your life and everything involved in your entire existence, they make decisions for you. You don't have any say in anything. She was even denied visitation rights to her own children by Kevin Federline, by her father, by her mother, by their attorneys. They didn't work for any of the things that Britney achieved in her career. She did that by herself and her friends who supported her on tour, her dancers, people who were involved in the record companies. They weren't, her family had nothing to do with any of that. The only reason why they want this control now is because they are flat broke and they need her money. So as a Britney Spears fan, yes, I'm saying it right now, free Britney Spears. Let her have her freedom. She's a grown adult. She's a mother. Damn it, I'm saying this right now. Her father needs to be locked up in prison for what he has done to her. And he is a scumbag, 100%. This is a great documentary. It proves my point that parents do not have your best interest. Parents can also use you financially. They can use you to make you look like you were crazy. I mean, look at what they did to Britney Spears. She was locked up in mental institutions for 30, 40 days with no outlook to the real world. No way of expressing how she felt about her own family who have treated her like garbage since she was a child. So yes, 100% free Britney Spears. Let her have her own rights back. She earned her career. She performed all over the world. She has done everything for her fans. She loves her fans, and I respect Britney Spears. And I'm sick and tired of her family and her father. They need to get out of her life once and for all. This is a great documentary if you are a Britney Spears fan. Even if you're not, it proves a point that if you were a famous childhood star, that your life can be ruined by your family and lawyers and attorneys and even doctors. So I'm just saying this from experience that you can't let people walk all over you. You can't let people take advantage of you. So Britney, as a fan, I respect you. I think that you're a wonderful person. You've had a lot of people take advantage of you. And I think that that is absolutely disgusting. Your father should not be involved in your life. If you win these lawsuits, kick him out now. deny him custody of any financial backing. He did not work for a damn cent for what you did, for this world, for these fans, for everybody. Yes, I said it. I support Britney Spears and her freedom. She does not deserve to be treated like this. She worked her ass off for years for everything that she did in her career. And I don't blame her for protesting now, for not wanting to perform any new music, not doing tours, not doing performances. She has a right to do that because her father is just going to bank the financial backing in all of those investments. She's going to be ripped off by her father because of this shit that was done back in 2008. So, what I'm saying is, this isn't just a Britney Spears problem. This is going for everybody in this whole entire world. If you have somebody who is using you financially and you are not capable of acknowledging that, you need to really think about what that person is doing for you.